Waitresses, how did you get back at a horrible customer? I worked nights at Benny's Diner, this 24-hour spot on Highway 9 that mostly served truckers and college kids cramming for finals. The pay sucked, but the tips were decent, and I needed every dollar for my nursing program. Most customers were cool, tired, hungry people just wanting food without drama. Then this guy started coming in. Kevin, probably mid-40s, always wore these expensive-looking coats and talked like he owned the world. First night he showed up, he complained about literally everything. Coffee too hot, music too quiet, pancakes too round. Who complains about pancakes being round? I kept smiling because that's what you do, even when someone's being ridiculous. But here's where it got weird. He left a $100 bill on the table as a tip. I couldn't believe it. Split between me and Carlos in the kitchen, that was huge money for us. We were celebrating in the back when Kevin walked back in 2 hours later. Didn't mean to tip that much, he said, casual as anything. Need my change back. I told him we'd already split it and spent some of it, but my manager Jeff gave him the money from the register anyway. Kevin smirked at me. Try not to screw up next time, sweetheart. I wanted to dump coffee on his head, but I needed this job. Week later, same thing happened. $100 tip, comes back hours later demanding it back. Called it his little game. Third time, fourth time, always the same routine. He'd tip big, wait until we thought it was real, then snatch it back like he was teaching us some lesson. Jeff refused to ban him. $100 is $100, he said. We can't afford to lose customers. That's when I decided to fight back. I went to the dollar store and bought this fake sugar dispenser that looked exactly like our real ones. Filled it with powdered egg whites mixed with salt. Disgusting, but harmless. Kevin always dumped like 3 spoonfuls of sugar in his coffee, so I made sure that became his personal table. Next Tuesday, right on schedule, Kevin walked in with his usual attitude. Complained about the booth being too cold, the menu being too greasy. Ordered coffee and started stirring in his sugar. First spoonful went in fine. Second spoonful, he paused. Third spoonful, he took a big gulp and immediately started gagging. His face went red, then green. He spit coffee everywhere and started yelling. What the hell is in this sugar? Are you trying to poison me? I walked over real calm. That's weird, sir. It's just regular sugar. Let me taste it. I grabbed the real sugar dispenser from the next table and tried some. Tastes fine to me. Kevin was furious. Demanded to speak to the manager. Threatened to call the health department. Jeff came out and I showed him the sugar from the correct dispenser. Everything checked out fine. Maybe you're coming down with something, I suggested. Sometimes when you're sick, sweet things taste different. Kevin threw his napkin down and stormed toward the door, but then he turned around and shoved Carlos, who was just trying to refill water glasses. Big mistake. Carlos hit the floor hard. Water went everywhere. 3 other customers saw the whole thing. One of them was this off-duty cop who immediately stepped in. Cops showed up 20 minutes later. Multiple witnesses saw Kevin assault Carlos over nothing. They arrested him for battery right there in our parking lot. Best part? In all the chaos, Kevin never asked for his $100 tip back. We split it evenly between the whole night crew. Me, Carlos, Jeff, and even Danny the dishwasher. Jeff finally banned Kevin permanently after that. Said he couldn't have customers assaulting staff over fake sugar incidents. We kept that fake sugar dispenser on the shelf behind the counter after that, labeled Kevin's Special Blend. Whenever a customer got too out of line, we'd just point to it and smile. Word got around town pretty quick about what happened. Kevin never showed his face in there again. Carlos got a black eye but said it was totally worth it for the $50 in the story.